Hello, wereweasels, and welcome back to Crazyverse on the world Crazyverse. And I was gonna start the video sitting in this tub, but watch what happens if you try to sit on a stool when it's in mineral water. Woo! So now we found yet another way to launch yourself into the air. Luckily, I land back in the water, so as you can see, I've done a lot here. I still didn't work on the roof. I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, the flying Rockster, they'll spawn anywhere. They spawn on obsidian slabs. They spawn... I don't think they are... I think they're technically spawning below this and then teleporting up through the blocks. Because this corrupt guy probably spawned in the corrupt pit that's under the mountain. But still, it's like, anything will spawn anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's crafted blocks, they don't care. If this was a world with hostile mobs, it would be basically unplayable because they're everywhere. But anyway, so as I was saying, I still haven't gotten a roof down. But I need to fix the, like, red column tentacle things around the outside. I might make them bigger so that I can hide the lights inside them and not have to worry about where to put the lights in the side. So I kind of want to redesign that. I still haven't fixed the outside. So, but what I have done is made a master bath. Now, I was kind of thinking that this whole top floor is one giant master suite. He's got the bed over here, storage, his own personal crafting station, seating area. So, having the bathroom as part of that, you know, one big master suite, or I might, you know, just in case someone comes up the stairs unannounced, I might put a door here and put this as a separate bathroom. But as you can see, we got the fancy toilet. And I was struggling to find a block that looked like toilet paper, and snow was the best I could come up with. And then of course everybody uses arc stones as bars of soap. But then I like this design for a sink. Hot and cold taps. And then in the middle is an obsidian fence. Obsidian fence on a shelf kind of looks like a a faucet. Words. I can't brain today. I have the dumbs. Whatever. I mean, that design makes more sense for a shower. That's why I did these here. But it's closest to a sink design because if I put it so that those were the other, if I rotated the shelf so those were the other way, then I would need to do another shelf for the faucet, and it just wouldn't work in this design. And then I have some magnetite behind some stone windows to do a mirror. So, and then this is just obsidian slabs decorated with fences on the side so that the water's not all wonky. Oh yeah, and this guy spawned, I think, in the pit underneath and was sent to the trap, so I have a little puppy sitting on the foot of my bed. So, yeah. And I had this one before, but I also put another snake design here, and I put the fire just because I made it look more evil. I don't know. And I tried to kind of continue the steampunk look, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's kind of stupid looking. If I go down to the first floor, yeah, Stuff just spawns wherever the hell it wants. Anyway, in here we have the guest bath, and somebody forgot to flush. And then, oops, I forgot to put this back when I was accessing the hot. So yeah, same sink design, a bar of soap. I'm still trying to figure out, because those stairs are like the very outside of the castle, so trying to decide if I want to do some sort of mirror design, but I'll figure that out. But yeah, this is just a very small, simple, ugly. This is the crappy, literally, guest bathroom. And the master suite is luxurious. So yeah. So that's about all I did here. Not much. And then if I head down here, you can see that here's a whole nother level that I made. This is going to be the barracks for like the soldiers or the servants where they sleep, but then it's also going to be like jail cells maybe for holding prisoners. I don't know. I have a lot of iron bars. I'm going to try to make cells and make it just a little like slave quarters or whatever. And then this leads all the way. Actually, I should put my light on all the way down to that underground pit. So that we don't have to teleport there anymore. And this I put here because stuff was coming up the staircase. So this is so I can get out. But anything that naturally wants to path up the stairs, whether it comes from this side or that side, will path to go up the stairs because they can sense that, you know, it's the staircase, and for some reason mobs love climbing that staircase, but they don't sense the teleporter being in the way, so when they come to go up there, they go through the teleporter and end up in the trap, so that works out good. And I put down the leaves here to try and get more things. So yeah. Because I was running low on diamond mining cells. I also took out some of the red lights down in hell. Like when you go through the hell portal, I made the corruption look kind of hellish, but all those red lights everywhere looked cool, but I think it was making it too bright and stuff wasn't spawning. So I took out some of them. So I haven't really done much, but I mean, this floor takes a lot of time, so I've been mostly focusing on detail stuff, and I've also been doing like a little bit of grinding and stuff with, like, you know, I have a lot of ores, but, you know, I have to take the time to forge them and stuff, and I took an entire, I had this tiny little desert area over by my canyon, which was all choppy looking because I had been harvesting it for sand to make glass. So, oh yeah, I moved the tables and I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with the lab yet. So, I cleaned up all that sand. So I basically took an entire desert. So I got sand for days. So my glass shortage with making all of this colored glass has finally been dealt with. And I've been a little under the weather lately for allergy season. Combined with the change in weather, I was having some brutal headaches for a few days. So, but yeah, I've been going around the corruption, sucking up all the trees in the area so that I don't have a fuel shortage anymore. And yeah, that's only like half the sand that I got, if even. So yeah, I've been busy doing other things besides building. So now that the headache has subsided and I'm feeling better, I'll be definitely trying to do more. But I've kind of been a little lazy lately because I'm avoiding trying to face the ceiling. Or roof, whatever. And I do want to eventually go around the jungle village and make those paths I was talking about, but I never got around to that. And I'm also avoiding the lab because I don't know what to do with the... I might need to take a break just to not burn out on this game and get myself re-inspired. Sometimes my energy levels aren't the best and I'd rather not force myself to play because I'm not going to make good content if I do that anyway. But this is the start I got on the roof and it is so hard to figure out. I kind of wanted to slant that up until it meets that wall there and then somehow make a wall up there, but that's, I don't know what I'm doing with that, or maybe slant it all the way into there and have it, I don't know what I'm doing here. My idea of having this roof be different than that roof, I have no idea what I'm doing. Roofs are really complicated in this game and I'm struggling, and even just look at the amount of area I have to cover anyway. And I'm also going to have to fix the outside of the castle, so it's like... so... yeah, right there you can see how that comes out. Doesn't... no, that's the front entryway. Where's the bathroom then? Yeah, right there, that little square that sticks out but doesn't go all the way up. I guess it's not really that big of a deal. I guess there's other places where that happens. Anyway, but you see those... I'm going to try and make those, tendrils wider and more noticeable. Oh yeah, and I put the beacon under the staircase, like in that central pillar under the glass, and then hopefully like on top, like I'll make that go beyond the roof, and then I'll create some place to hide. So there's a tiny little level, like, or with a place to stand right around the crystal that's even above the roof of the castle. So I just figured I'll have the crystal on that central staircase and then create a whole like evil lab slash magic, you know, something. So there, that would, yeah, so I'm gonna make those probably like have a central shaft in the middle and then surround it with blocks so they'd be like, you know, 4x4 or whatever, you know, so you, or not 4x4, they'd have to be 6 so that you can have one in the center. Kind of like what I made some of that crystal out of, just so I can put the lights inside, and then I can occasionally put, and then more often I can dot throughout the whole thing with little bits of the glass. But actually, that from way back here, that glass looks better than the... I might just do them all in glass, because you're only going to see the outside of the castle from far away. No one's really going to climb the mountain to stand close to it, so maybe... I was thinking the glass wouldn't look as organic, but maybe the glass... maybe if I just made those pillars of solid glass, then I wouldn't have to light them up as much. I don't know. Just a bunch of thoughts, but I'm going to totally redesign them so that I can just do them all from the outside and make them more substantial and noticeable, because trying to put the lights on the inside wall and not have them show weird is kind of hard. While I'm here, I can show you this entire area all the way, anything that is sandstone or canyon floor, all the way up to the side of the mountain. You lag spikes. At least lag spikes are better than crashes. All the way up to here. All of this was sand. This entire bowl, like this level here, it was flat from here out that way. I mean, maybe not completely flat, but you know what I mean. And this is all that's left. The only reason I didn't take this stuff is because of that. For some reason in this area, I have a ton of block lag. I think if we look on the map, yeah, right here is that hot foot that I have down in the corruption. So this whole area is like my corruption base. So I don't know if maybe that has something to do with why this is always so laggy. So I was running into this issue and it was so bad I couldn't work. Because it's hard to pick this stuff up when you can't see what you're picking up. To know whether you've already picked it up and you're targeting the block behind it. Yeah, see, I thought that was a block, but really I'm targeting that block. I'm standing inside blocks that aren't really there. They're just ghost images, so to have to look and be like, is that a block, is that a block, targeting each one to know if it's really there or not. Anyway, so that's why that little, so yeah, this game is pretty buggy, but, oh, don't crash, don't crash. Yeah, now I understand why everybody's off playing Minecraft. But I mean, even if I am disappointed with how it actually was running pretty good for the most part. It only crashed once today. It really seemed to be, but then I come over here and this is just a disaster. This particular area is just, I don't know why. But then I guess they didn't expect me to destroy an entire biome with TNT. Anyway, the game seemed to be running a little bit better, and then eventually it gets like this. But whatever. But anyway, my point is that as much as the bugs might be annoying, I still really, really love this game, and no matter how, until the game actually won't play, until I actually physically can't log on or something, I'm gonna keep playing, no matter how buggy it gets, and just put up with the bugs because I love the game. It's an awesome game. I've put so much time and effort into it, and I'm not gonna give up on it. So I might be frustrated with some of the problems, but that doesn't mean I'm bad-mouthing the game itself. I just think that the way it's maybe being executed right at the moment could offer some tweaks, but I love the game, and I'm gonna keep playing. Maybe I might play a little bit less, but that's also because I'm running out of inspiration or motivation. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. I've got some big, tedious projects that I've got to face, and if I continue playing, all I'm going to do is stupid stuff like interior decorating when I really should be just working on those massive projects. But I mean, I've laid an entire floor today. Maybe I'm just getting a little burnt out. So maybe the videos won't be quite as often, but I'm also going to be playing some Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft before. I've watched lots and lots and lots of YouTube videos about it. A lot of my favorite YouTubers play nothing but Minecraft. A lot of the building videos that I use for inspiration in Crazyverse are all Minecraft videos, so I've wanted it for a really long time, and somebody in the group was actually, he knows who he is, he bought me Minecraft so that I could play with the group. You can watch me noob at Minecraft. I might be posting some videos of my single player Minecraft experience. And then I may possibly post some videos from over on Phoenix's server. But I just wanted to give a shout out and a huge thank you to the person who bought me Minecraft. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.